Holy advertising. Wow. I'll chill here and watch this for a bit while they're doing their stuff. Sicko stuff. Holy lag. Let's get the volume higher. This is probably in Kingly's favor. Because this is more like, it is very rhythmic. Ooh, those are gonna hurt. It is more like rhythmic, but I feel like it's more technical of a chart. Usually this quarterfinal is B.
Get it, Tony.
Ooh, yeah. Very easy to drop these. Very shuffly. Ooh, lag. No, no. Ooh. Those misses are gonna hurt. Paranoia Boy has to be ahead now then. I forget how like stamina inducive this is. That's probably a pretty big deciding factor. Let's go. Clown horns. There's also a YouTube viewers browser thing I can throw in. Wow, 949 is really good. Really happy for Paranoia Boy there. And VVV coming up next. It's gonna be a knowledge check. I hope Paranoia should know it though. It's not like a new chart by any means. 310 BPM is crazy. That's funny. That's really funny. The hell? Why isn't this showing up? Oh, this is the actual YouTube chat itself. Let's remove that. Let's get the YouTube viewers. This one. Throw this somewhere over here. I don't know. I'm gonna grab the YouTube chat real quick. It's gotta be somewhere over here. Okay, now I can see chat. Indeed. Oh yeah, I have admin access. Very cool. Very cool. Decent number of rounds still to go. How did the ranker match go? Was it 0-2? Yeah. I saw the Ecloia score. I didn't see the Prima score. So now they're on LQF Paranoia. Then it's semi-final, finals, grand finals. Nice. They're almost done then. Wow. It's like 1, 2, 3. 3 more sets after this. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Yeah, I wonder if it's too sticky. Bum, ba-dum, bum, bum, bum. Ooh, playing this side by side is going to be interesting. Also, the AV choice is interesting. I think Kingly is probably... No, it makes sense given their skill sets. I think Kingly putting faster AV is a correct choice for Kingly. Paranoia Boy is probably fine with slowdowns and speed ups from other rhythm game experience. Let's throw this in here. Oh yeah. How do I have 2 of these? Wow. Throw that away. And it's lagging. Okay. Oh, I don't need one of these. Now I just won't get them in there. Whoa, crazy gimmick. There we go. I guess Paranoia would be on the right side, yeah. Because unless this is flipped, which I don't think it is. Yep, okay. This is where it starts to speed up, but it doesn't get crazy until after the next batch. Unless your stream lags there. So this is when it starts getting crazy, especially if you're twisting it, but then here's where it's actually fast. Then the bracket part coming up, unless you're... Yep, it's good. This part isn't too bad, because it has like kind of pauses. It's a lot more triplets, even though it is a very fast BPM. Yeah, that's a Paranoia Boy win for sure. But Paranoia Boy took the other one too. Good sportsmanship off screen. Yeah.
Oh my god, Tony!
That's a really good score. Really good score. For VVV.
Everyone give it up for King Lee. Got so far here. I think this makes him...
Ah, that was really good.
5th place? 5th place. Congratulations. King Lee does. Woo. What a run.
Oops.
Looking for our next match. I think it's gonna be
Awoken and
and
Paranoia.
Tony's up
Yeah.
next.
Maybe I should have it be zoomed in like this. This is kind of nice. Hard to see more vertical stuff though, I don't know. Keep picking at it too much. Yeah, only 3 more rounds to go though. Very exciting. Potentially 4 if reset. Kaze is a very intimidating player though. But it is going to be high levels, I assume. I have to check the rule set to see exactly what.
Let's
But
go down the list. First set is Conflict D25, Zero Eyes D25, Bedlam D24. That'd be a crazy set. Demand. Oh, and Demand D26, Murdoch versus Tada D25, and Appassionata.
It's Awoken and Paranoia Boy. I think
Still here,
There's a
Zero
Awoken
Rise,
pick here.
5 blocks, maintain, 4, 5 new challenge. Just got
Passacaglia is gone, of
vetoed
course.
is Alive D24, Passacaglia D25,
Hardcore,
Conflict D25.
yeah.
Still here is Dead End S25.
I feel like Zero Eyes. Kenny wants to keep in
D24, Vacuum Cleaner D26.
Zero Eyes.
If the first set makes it through, I'm gonna.
Zero Eyes in both, wow. I don't think Ken wants to play Conflict. Kenny would want to do... Okoye's Vacuum Cleaner would be crazy. Dead End Okoye's Vacuum Cleaner is really high in territory. I think if you want to take down Paranoia Boy, you want to be picking very hard stuff that requires some knowledge checks like those, or just raw stamina. Because I think beyond 23s it gets very dicey. But I think, ooh, yeah, Paranoia taking that makes sense.
The set with Vacuum Cleaner, Okoye's Dead End has been
Yep.
vetoed
Yep.
by Tony.
So then Ken has to choose. Do you take it on? I think the third set will stay, but both I think are in Ken Awoken's favor.
Alrighty,
Yeah,
this
fair.
is Kingly back on the comms desk for
Oh
good
my
this time.
god!
Yeah.
They left the first set up.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Wow.
Zero Eyes
Conflict
Bedlam is
D25,
definitely in
Zero
Awoken's
Eyes
favor.
D25, Bedlam D24.
Conflict is going to be in Paranoia Boy's favor.
Sounds good. Alright, looks like we're getting
Slightly?
picked off the
Actually,
commentary, but that's alright. I think Matt and Mike are good for knowing the players, knowing the history. But yeah,
Paranoia
I
Boy's
do think
probably more
both of these
tired.
are easier end 25s for what it's worth. Conflict is just a run chart. You just go. The chart starts and is 16th notes from start to finish. It's only 160. You know, that's not particularly fast. And it's not super twisty until the ending. The ending is very, very twisty, but most of it is fairly straightforward. There's a slowdown to read, but you know, it used to be a 24. It is now a 25. I think the 25 rating is justified, but I do think it is an easier 25. Zero Eyes is the opposite end. It is a bracket, techie, weird rhythms, weird stutter gimmicks. It's just all over the place. Super, super volatile chart.
I think
Super easy
Awoken
to
just
pick up
has
10
more
misses at
familiarity
any
with
point for small
25s and
clubs,
26 at this
but
point, which is going to help a
incredibly
lot
sick
for
chart.
stuff like Zero Eyes and
then,
Bedlam.
Bedlam is a,
Well, Bedlam's 24, but like
that's, I
having
believe, very
manip
focused on
ideas
flying patterns, like
ready
just
for
a lot
it
of
helps a
short
lot.
burst runs that just really make you move from one spot to another. Like really just at one end of the pad to the other, one end of the pad to the other. You're moving a lot, but it's
lot of pad transitions.
mostly straightforward in how it does it.
Yeah.
But yeah, all very, very challenging charts in their own right. You know, we aren't getting this far in the bracket playing easy stuff.
But where are these bats coming from?
Of course, both players are jumping right and warming up. Looks like Kenny is warming up, but Tony is opting to not warm up, having just played against me, and is instead just highlighting conflicts and lying in wait.
He don't want to do all that.
But
We don't want to do all that.
Yeah. I mean, he just came off a set. His legs are already warm, if not a little too warm and tired, you know?
What's happening with the timing there?
With all the games he's playing, I can't begin to fathom the willpower, man.
Is he trying
It's
to go for
unbelievable.
good?
Is Kenny intentionally
Is he
stringing
good attacking?
dudes? Yeah, I think he's good attacking. Okay.
I guess it makes sense. Like, you want to be
I
very...
guess this is a way to warm up. Hopefully it doesn't affect his timing memory and make him start doing it mid-set.
I guess he's like trying to control, regardless of audio, he's trying to control Lamau. That's really good.
Game over.
That's
A
really good.
B-Barkless game is really fucking fun.
New tunes.
All right, it looks like it is time for us to get underway.
I think after this I'll play a set or two.
Set your AVs.
And I'll be back in time for the losers finals, perhaps.
All right.
This is QF semifinals.
Just making sure. Did you set your AV back from EVB? Oh, right. It's event mode, actually. Wait, yeah, never mind. Never mind.
Event mode. Yeah, I feel like Paranoia Boy might get knowledge checked here, even though it's definitely still his skill set. Because the second half has a lot of yanks. And it's not super hard patterning, but it's a little bit less
can't see it
stressful if you're
super
ready
well
for
on
it.
the
And it does have the
stream, but,
staircases, which I also
Yeah,
think
okay, now you can see it. You
Kenny's
got
probably
old
more
man
ready
Tony
for it.
over here. All right, we are lined up to play. Counting down. 3, 2, 1, pump!
Nah.
And like I said, this chart starts and it doesn't stop. We get a few short steps here, a couple triples, and it is now 16th notes until the chart is over.
No.
Both players pick up early combo breaks, but that is not a huge issue in this chart. You just gotta keep that stamina and just keep going.
Stamina, but also
This part
great
is
counts.
kind of a pseudo break. You get a little bit of anchor drill patterns. You can cheat
Paranoia's
these if you
Boy's
want
getting
to
a lot
avoid
more
twisting.
judgments than
And now you get the drill slowdown. This is a very divisive part. You know, it can either be another
Yeah.
break, just doing drills, or it can be
Look at the
extremely
accuracy
mentally
by Kenny.
taxing. I'm noticing Kenny looking
Yeah.
over at Tony during this section, which is definitely a choice.
Well,
But I mean,
He's-
it's paying off for him. He's
he's
playing
going.
well. So. Alright. Again, simple patterns here. He keeps like swooping his head over, trying to sneak a peek at Tony. Is he actually able to see the light button?
yeah, I think Tony
Alright, we
knows.
got the laser beams. This effect is so cool.
Harder second half
After this,
coming.
the chart gets real. We got some whack
Yeah, he's
twists.
done.
All right, looks like Tony's bowing out. But
Okay.
Kenny does not care. He's still going.
What is he doing? What is this guy doing, bro? He waved at him, bro.
Waving him off. He wants to play this chart. Nah, he's here to play. He is not.
Oh my God, bro, he's scrolling.
jumping around. Yep, hit the notes.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's fine. It's fine.
Who cares at this
Fine.
point? Very good, very good.
Victory lap. Yeah.
That is a clean win from Kenny for
Oh
round
my
one.
God, bro, he's whipping his head, bro. Yeah, GG's. I wonder if they're gonna play the second one though. Do they play Zero Eyes or does he bow at the second as well?
All right, I am getting kicked off. Mike and Matt are going to be taking over for commentary for the rest of Losers Semis, Losers Finals, and the illustrious Grand Finals.
Okay, they're going in for 0 ice. Okay.
Alrighty. Hello.
Just a 1.
Welcome to all of you at home watching. I don't know how many or how few of you that is, but good to have you here. I can't hear myself, so if my extremely strained voice sounds like shit, I'm sorry. I'll do my best.
I can get their actual scores in. Let me see. Dun, dun, dun.
So they are about to play the second song of their match
928711.
here. Zero Eyes D25. And
I think it edited.
just
Yeah.
hold the mic up and talk. So they're about to play Zero Eyes D25 here. Matt,
523.
as the far superior player here. Tell me
533
what the,
533
to
564.
me, what the audience should be looking for.
You should look out for Tony and also for Kenny.
Lamau.
They're the ones that are on display right now. Right?
That they are, but what about the chart? What qualities of
It's
the chart
very
would you
techy.
say?
Kenny, Tony got off at what?
Yeah, Tony. Yeah, Tony won conflict, or Kenny won conflict very comfortably. So yes. So yeah, it's techie in like what ways?
It's got a lot of stutter gimmicks and a lot of brackets, and the ending is not easy. It's brackets with turns that are not easy to do and also not easy to cheat.
So it's
Timing it
like,
is a little tricky too.
When you say brackets with turns,
I think
do you mean like
if you
going
know
back and playing
manip
across the
ideas-
board?
Regular twists, but with periodic brackets thrown into them.
So like instead of a single step, it's a bracket. It's like
Yeah.
okay, interesting.
better
All right,
shape.
cool. Well, let's see how they do.
And
It's a win for
someone
chart, so I guess that gives you some idea.
revolve.
of
It's
how
an
they
excellent
play
card. I do like the term free balling.
Most players off to pretty hot starts with a few breaks, but
You okay?
very much anyone's game right now.
Yeah.
I think really anything in this range kind of favors Kenny.
Yeah, Kenny.
Yeah.
Kenny looks
Look at the
right
manips.
now to be handling the gimmicks a lot better than Tony. I would guess it's largely chart familiarity that's really helping him here. Kenny really tends to push 25 to the
This party should just probably try hard. Yeah. This one you manip.
That's high
Yep.
impression. That stare sucks. That's horrible.
There's a lot of holds that you can still drop later though, but Kenny definitely very comfortably ahead, I would say.
This is one that's very hard to come up with a plan for on the fly.
Is it,
No, come back.
Would you say that,
Come back, come back.
given
There
the
we
state
go.
of things, do you think that there's enough in the back end here for Tony to make a comeback and Kenny really struggle?
Probably not.
And if anything, here Kenny is handling these stutters quite well.
Here you just send it. Just do your best. You can mash too. You need to be hitting stuff.
Kenny doing
Similar breakdown.
Oh, and Tony
Ooh,
drops the ball. I
and
don't think
yep,
that was going to matter
jeez.
at all, but still unfortunate.
He did a
But-
cool thing with his leg.
Oh, okay, well then never mind. That's just Tony being Tony. Yeah, not
949582.
Kenny with a pretty damn good score. I think his CR was like a 950 something. So in the high 940s is pretty good in the tournament setting. Great sportsmanship from these guys, as always. These two guys are like two of the biggest goofballs in the entire scene. Last year at Fight, they had that.
they
ridiculous
added it
where
in.
They, like, I don't even know. They did some kind of pose off.
They have to hit this big fat end round button, and it'll push them.
Having a little chat here.
Congrats, Awoken.
Tony finally freed of his puppet up prison. Now able to roam back into the wilds of Stepmaniacs and
Other
TDR.
dance game tournament organizers rejoice.
Yeah, whatever the hell else he's doing. At long last, we have stopped holding Tony hostage, and Tony has similarly stopped holding us hostage. We are good to go. We are about to get set for.
next will be-
It looks like losers finals here between Awo and Rinker. So very excited to see that. Obviously, Alo's going to need a second to catch his breath, but that's about all he's going to get because I see Rinker has come into the room. I'm pretty sure Vincent's going to be getting the card draw ready for them real quick like.
I'm gonna play a song or two while they do card draw.
Coming into this tournament,
Feel free to watch
obviously,
over there. Ooh,
Kenny the higher seed here.
I just want to play a little bit. I'm just sitting
But
around here too much.
earlier in the tournament, we saw Rinker knock Kenny down into loser.
I go play.
Rise Volume 1. Level 20, level 25. Level 25.
I haven't warmed up at all. Ooh.
1, 2, 3, let's go!
I shall make the earth my home, and I shall never, never leave it. Okay, boys, what's the beat?
Every set,
What score did I get?
Oh, you did a point.
I ate shit on the first half.
I think,
Second half was okay, but I just didn't lift my feet enough. I wasn't warm.
I think Rinker's going to want to play higher level time. So I think Rinker will
I'll get it a triple later.
the set with Beethoven.
I'll play the first half better when I do.
I think Rinker's going to want to force as many 25s and 26s.
I thought I could be lazy with
I
shuffling,
think he'll ban either the
but I don't have good
Beethoven
enough
or
form
the full moon set,
for the sideways running yet,
probably.
so I should just be towing it still. Anyways, these sets are interesting. Who's playing?
I'm not sure.
Ranker Awoken?
What set of these would you most want to play yourself? What chart set of these would you most want to play if you were in this
If I'm
match
Awoken,
against Kenny?
I would pick Primetime Boca Gargoyle. Maybe.
The last one for sure, because both are
Ranker's
Navi and
Expert 8
Chase
though, he
Speed
knows these.
are very good for me.
And he's good at stamina, never mind. Primetime is
That's
good for
Chase Lee
Awoken.
full song, by the way, right?
Um,
And then
It's also
Gargoyle full, yeah, Gargoyle full.
I was gonna say Gargoyle depending on the person I'm playing against,
Yeah.
but
I can see Rinker wanting to play that primetime Boca Gargoyle set. That feels like it would suit his strength. It's a lot of
I
stamina.
could also see like it might be a risk with the Beethoven virus, but I think that with Breakthrough and Narlatem being first, he might be able to just win 2-0 on those two.
They're both very fast. It looks like that's what Awo was banning. So, you more or less identified what at least Awo probably is thinking on a same
Full
line as
moon Origami. That's so boring.
Interesting. So
If I was Awoken, I would probably get rid of Origami Full Moon
so
Chase.
there you go. There's another
Chase is probably your
reason
best
for
bet
set
for
down by
manipping.
Rinker, which is kind of what I was thinking. I can see Rinker wanting to ban out the full moon set as the other day. Especially because Chase needing a
I
full
think
song.
it's probably going to be the bottom one.
You think it's gonna be the bottom one? I think it's gonna be the gargoyle one.
Rinker gets choice, so he's higher seed, I see.
Because
Tricky.
Rinker probably wants Gargoyle.
I
but not the
would
other
say
two,
Rinker
but I
wants...
think that
Well, I think
Origami's
Rinker's
not
happy with
that
both,
bad,
but
the
he
other two might be
probably
better.
hates this one.
I just wonder how much Rinker knows Chase needs the full song.
Awoken wins this
Most
one.
players,
Pretty old.
most players that are not like super
This one's down to who
committed
bad
like you
chains and who
don't
plays the outro
necessarily
better.
play full
Okay,
songs.
well,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's my thought.
Gargoyle is
Full songs,
stamina
full
tank.
maybe you go through
And
and
maybe
play
a little bit of
them
knowledge
twice,
check if you know the
but you
minute
don't go
ideas or
back
not,
and
but
play them.
the minute ideas are
A,
very
'cause they're longer,
transparent. You
don't
just have to
take
be ready
whatever.
for them.
B, you don't
The
take
center
them.
6
You
part
don't
also, you can eat a lot of
That's
bads on
my
if
heart
you
because
get
it's
lost.
one of the only 25s that Batman could do. It was that
That Mike can
Enigma.
also do it.
It was
So
that Enigmas, yeah.
that Mike can do it. So yeah, it's
I don't think we've seen the emergence of Bat Mike as much as we have the emergence of Batman.
That's
but
true.
Hopefully never we will again.
As long as THC remains legal in Florida, there's always a chance that I join you in those hallowed ranks. But here we go. Primetime D26 as the first chart. At least it's the first one. Can you imagine if Gargoyle was the first chart and then they had to play Primetime after that?
Maybe it's
That
a good
would
warm-up.
suck. True, I guess.
No, I don't
Do you think?
buy bits to
Baseball answer, you
redeem.
think
What
is
the
gonna win
hell?
first
No. Write something special below and give it some
I
glitz
think it's
in
going to be
chat.
close, but I think Kenny might burn himself out.
Look how
He's
glitzed
been
up that
playing
is.
well, but it seems like
else can
when
we do?
things get intense, he's really pushing. And especially with these choices, I think that's going to
Choosing
be to
emote
his
to what?
detriment pretty quickly.
Unlock.
Whereas Rinker
Ah, the single
has the
emote.
stamina to just go.
What is that?
And it seems like he's getting a lot better
I
at
have no
manipulating
clue.
stuff so that when he like stops for a minute to jump around, he's still surviving and not.
I'm
just
very
getting
excited to
bad
see prime
misses.
time.
I think that you're right. I think that part of this is like an age and wisdom thing, right? Rinker is like the most veteran tournament player possible, right? Like, how many people in the world have played in more dance game tournaments than Rinker at this point? Probably zero.
Yeah, I mean, he's
but
been going to
arguably
his
zero.
storm as long as I have. Yeah.
And he also plays 15 ITG events a year and whatever. So Rinker's like an older guy and he's knows how to he knows how to use himself in a tournament. Although not how to not accidentally hit the center panel on the other.
Yeah, he doesn't know about the faux pas.
He's still an ITG player. He's still an ITG player. We'll let it pass. But
Buttons with my feet.
but Rinker, I think, has a better sense of how to control himself and use energy well
Yeah.
over the course of a long event like this.
And so I think there's also something to be said about like being familiar with the toll that it takes on you being in a tournament, like physically, mentally, and everything like that. And so Rinker, being a very veteran player, has that down pat. Whereas
I don't know.
Like, Kenny's been in a
Awoken's-
couple tournaments, but it's been
It's more than a
he hasn't
couple.
had as long of a tenure. He hasn't had as long to hone that thing. And like that's something that even I still struggle with. Like I'm not competing this weekend. I feel so much better than I usually do.
That being said, before we let the start I do think it's worth noting that Kenny probably has more cards. Even
Wow.
though Rinker has the clear Kenny doesn't.
Good
I
first start for both.
Kenny has
So-
more time.
Maybe generally, I would say that in the
Yeah, fuck
26
twisting
folder
that
that might
part.
not actually be the case because of what you said earlier about Rinker having a higher title. Because and that was a very recent thing too. So he was very recently pushing for the 26 title.
Okay, so we'll real quickly. What is the biggest part to watch out?
The whole thing is hard to score. This part coming up right here, it does the thing that Caprice does, which is fine the first 2 times, but the third and the fourth time it does it, these are very hard.
Oh yeah, with the moves and red, the thing and triples are very
Rinker
tough.
actually kind of crushed it. And then there's after this easy part here, there's another techie part that's really hard.
Is it the Killer Root part?
I think that's what it is.
The move part? Okay. What?
Maybe before that.
I just want to see how they do it.
It might be the angle for making It's right after this because it has double steps that are hard to read. This thing.
Oh yeah, okay.
Okay.
And the rest is mostly
This is your rest part.
Feels like both guys are pretty even parents right now. I would say maybe
Both parts are doing
Rinker's
really
slightly
good.
in the lead on timing, but it's really tough.
Weird. Ranker's killing it. Holy
honestly,
shit.
it's hard to pay attention and think about
Staircase.
And
It's
he
fine.
looks-
Both
he
good.
looks a little bit gassed. Right towards the
Yeah.
end of the
That's fine.
middle of the
Everybody's
party,
watching
looks like he was
YouTube,
gassed
or
a little
the
bit, but so is
actual one,
Rinker, obviously. Both
They're both
Not a couple
breathing.
people
they're
watching
both
on here because I'm on
breathing
YouTube as well.
hard.
I'm
Nice
streaming on
break
Twitch.
here before the really taxing ending.
Oh yeah, I
I will
don't
say
have one on
this,
this feed.
neither guy could change. That was a comment that TUSA brought up in the chat, is that this very could change if either one had that bubble. So it's all going to come down to the finish here, because I think it's very close right now. Very, very close.
Yeah, there's still a lot more chart left. Yeah. Ranker's got it down to a T. Good minutes by Woken there.
Rinker's just gonna pull away on stamina and manipulation.
Yeah, you definitely seem to be right. It's very close though still. No.
Yeah, that's tough. That's tough. Ranker was cleaner throughout.
Hopefully neither player has any issues here with this last hold.
Definitely hit the holds.
Okay, so someone in the chat saying that Kenny has not played this one a lot. Like
Yeah, that's the person who would know best. So I think ultimately you're right. Rinker's gonna win by a decent amount, but yeah, 20K. So very good run from both players. Very impressive. Hopefully for both these guys, they kept a little in the tank here for Boca. Boca is easily the easiest of these three charts. I think everyone would agree.
Yeah.
And I guess it's
Double A
good
plus on a
farewell to Boca,
D26
right?
is no
This the
joke.
last tournament
Even if
Boca
prime
will ever
time
be
is like a
playing.
remix.
I have been
More
playing
filler,
Phoenix
quote
a
unquote,
little
but like
bit,
it's hard to
and,
score.
Like my third session, I was going through 25s that I feel confident in scoring on. I scrolled through the whole 25 hold like 3 times.
In a
I'm
tournament
like,
setting
where
as
the
well.
hell is Boca? And I'm like, is it because this is a LADAM kit? And then I looked on the leaderboard, it's like, wait, Boca's gone. What?
Yeah, Boca is gone. It's some kind of weird licensing thing, I'm sure, but
I was sad about it.
this may well be the last time Boca is ever played in a tournament anywhere in the world.
That's crazy.
So, everyone, pour one out. Grab your white Monster Energy drinks. Pour them into the nearest drain.
Game over.
But yeah,
What's
so
up?
Boca is very fast, very middle six heavy, but really middle four
It's
heavy.
very fast, but for the like the first 75% of it is very localized, so it's not actually as tiring as it looks. But then the ending is ridiculous.
Yeah, the ending is very teleporty, I would say, but
It's hard to manipulate and extremely hard to do the bit.
and most of the chart is pretty straightforward and pretty simple. So I think both these guys will be aware of that and will try to conserve as much as they can.
So the other thing I'll say about it is, though it is very straightforward and localized, it also has parts where it's like, in the middle of a long stream, it'll be a drill for a while. And so if you mess up going into that drill, it's really easy to good or bad chain, and that will tank your score.
So we see here, Kenny has the much better score on the card. Rinker, unlike some of the previous matches, did not really have a lot of time to look at the charts on YouTube because we started this so quickly.
This might
Kinda
favor
tired.
Kenny.
This actually, I think, does favor Kenny, just because of that. That being said, on charting style, I don't necessarily think that this is to Kenny's advantage. It's just, I think, a chart knowledge and experience thing that will favor Kenny. I think that if Rinker had reps on this, he would probably also have a 975, if not better. But I think Rinker probably hasn't gone back and worked on this too much, and Kenny has a shot. There go. Really excited to see how this one plays out. And if we do, we get to see my favorite song in the whole game, as everyone knows, Gargoyle Full.
Twitch is gonna get mad at me for showing this probably.
So yeah, you'll see this song is very
I don't want to mute it though, I'm too lazy.
large stretches.
I'll check on my phone if they recorded the score.
It looked like Brinker did that legit.
Does he do this one legit? Wow.
Okay, Brinker not. Oh, I was about to say Brinker getting a little messed up there by those screens that have
It's fine.
bounce
It
going
really
to
comes
them.
down
But
to the
still,
ending.
this is one.
I think for the scoring level these players are at, it's going to come down to the end run and how much they flub it. The first one, they should both be doing really well in accuracy. Maybe a blip of combo break, if any, but
And he has to make
as long as they don't great chain, it'll come down to the ending. Very easy to accidentally bad chain there, so
This
that's good.
this is where Kenny's really comfortable. I think he's
both players looking very strong on this middle system. Not I would have expected.
so very strong in that they're both getting like very good judgments, but it also looked like Kenny was minimizing his movements a ton, which is super important at the start.
I also saw, though, I'm pretty sure Finn just looked over to see how her throw was doing.
Oh, we had a screen peek.
Yeah. Brinker is struggling here. New random problem.
It's very close still. Don't let the combo fool you. It's a lot of just strays, but you can pick up so many misses on the ending if you're not careful. It's fine. Kenny's looking really good here. Big stare.
This is where it starts getting ridiculous.
Yeah, look at the judgment counts here. Yeah. Hit the hold.
That's
Good.
going to be close, but
I would say oh, Kenny. I think we're
was
going to
doing
tie.
fine goodbye. Okay.
Trying to play Gargoyle right before your next set, that was crazy.
Good shit.
Well
Good stuff
done.
for both players.
Scores all
Well
around.
done.
Good send off to Boca.
Good stuff for both players. And now,
Now
Suffering.
we have 5 minutes to think about what we've done.
7 minutes to think about what we've done.
At least 5 minutes. Well over 5 minutes to think about what we've done.
Well,
I want to play a song while they do that. Let me get the stream over here real quick. What is it? A display capture? Let's get this over here. We're gonna let them play a couple minutes while I play here, so you guys have stimulation overload. It's quite possible. I think he's fine. I personally don't think that it was a stamina thing for prime time. I think it was just a chart knowledge thing. I thought he knew the minute ideas better. But if he was freeballing the minute ideas, then that's what it kind of looked like to me. If you study the minute ideas and are more ready for them, at least for me, I feel like it goes better. Anyways, let's let them play like 3 minutes of Gargoyle while I play over here. And then we'll tune back in when it gets interesting. Oh, it's not over by then. It is quite possible though, it is tiring. I think if they know to like rest their arms in the break, they'll have a better chance.
New arcade live difficulty zone demo. Level 25, level 24, Civic Rise Volume 1. You're the light blazing up so
probably a triple.
Unbelievable! You are the best! Wow! New record!
But he had a pretty bad stretch.
Let's go back to this.
Again, not that big of a problem in the grand scheme of things.
I think
but if
especially
he's
in-
getting too in his own head, I could see it being
Yeah.
a problem down the road.
I think especially in
Yeah,
a
pretty
chart
much.
like this where it's so freaking long and it has such a high note count, it's really not telling you much to look over at the other person's screen.
No, I agree. I think it's an error on his part, but also it's an easy mistake to make.
Yeah.
You feel like there's a little bit of a rest. You want to make sure that you're. Ooh, Rinker fell off and
That
started
thing
bad
right there
chaining.
is what it's talking about.
Yeah,
fine.
Rinker fell off and started bad chaining, and Kenny comboed through it confidently.
It is tough
I
because
have to say, I think Kenny is in the lead right now, but it's a long horse race.
yeah, Ranker has better
actually not
stamina for, but it is double stamina. It's different from ITG stamina.
So hard to say.
It's close, but I think Kenny's breaking more, but Rinker's more consistently getting perfects, and in the long run, that's going to matter.
Yeah. But Kenny's more ready. No, Ranker has 26 manips.
So it's tough. The song is so long, it's really tough. Both players right now seem, though, to be kind of on the same.
It's going to come down to the middle six, I think, and then the
Using a good amount of effort, but not a ridiculous amount. You can see Kenny being very minimal with his skills, shuffling a lot.
I'm curious if they both put JT5 on or what they did.
Yeah, this chart, again, as it starts to push you out to the edges more like this, gets harder and harder and harder. The chart gets harder as your body wears down,
Yeah.
which is really brutal.
And the only breaks you really get are in the form of like slow drills that are not really that much of breaks anyway.
Yeah, this chart does not give you a mental break or a physical break. So
I guess this technically could be your break, but scoring, of course,
Rinker
you
has
still
been
have to
kind
be
of on a
intentional.
heater right now. I feel like he is pulling into the lead in my mental looking, but still hard to say. And he looked over again.
Yeah, you have to.
That time it was Rinker that stayed clean coming out of the slowdown.
Yeah. It's gonna get harder soon. It's gonna have the yanks. I think it's the next batch after this one. Ooh, that's tricky. Starting now, I think. Yep.
So this is where it starts getting really obnoxious. Because
Yeah,
the
Kenny's
transitions
manipping.
get
Really
harder,
good manips.
And
Both manips, wow. Both are manipping well.
You're going across the pad more, and it's not as great like gentle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
especially when it stops being knees and starts going to tight ropes.
Sorry about that. It's fine. Center six is going to matter here,
Final
I think.
stretch. Despite any lead one player may have, that can all be wiped out
Yeah.
in the end here. No matter how far ahead one guy is over the other,
Kenny's looking
that could
tired.
easily go away in this last 2 minutes or so.
Very easy to get lost here if you're not careful.
This is so close feeling.
Maybe he was just adjusting grip, which is probably good if he's resting his
guys are
arms,
giving
but
it
he's
their
looking
all.
tired.
They both look very locked in. They both are not reading.
I think this is Rinker.
Yeah, Kenny's
Yeah, I
getting
agree.
tired.
I think they're starting a little bit, but
It's too early to
He's
be.
breaking pretty frequently, but it's always like one bad or one miss. In a sea
It's
of
fine. It's good he's
perfects,
still going, but
and
yeah,
Kenny's
these are tiring.
falling into grades pretty
one thing
regularly.
that you really see the difference between them is the body
Hop,
type
hop,
thing.
hop,
You can
yes.
see Kenny has his legs swung out a lot more, whereas Rinker's able to kind of manipulate his
Hop, hop,
hips
hop.
here.
Yes. Hop, hop, hop. That's fine. That's good. Snap.
Like when you watch Rinker's form,
It's fine. He's alive.
both guys managing to.
He's looking over though.
undo
He shouldn't be
that
doing
change
that.
drill. It looked for a little
Kenny,
bit like
come on.
they lost the rhythm, but they got it back.
You just played out, my
They're
guy.
both taxed.
Yeah. Now they're straining. You can see Rinker is feeling it.
Gotta
Rinker's,
switch it out.
Rinker, come on, come on. Rinker,
Again,
And
just
the
close it out.
4,000th
You're
note
literally
of
at the
the
end.
song is deceptively difficult.
you're literally there.
The last one.
You can't be missing right now. Rinker was looking really good in the... Come on. Good. Holy shit, can you hit that? One more.
Forget that
One
last
more.
note.
Get the hop, get the hop. Bump.
What did I say?
Hopefully for Rinker, that was
Come
somehow
on.
not
125.77, yeah. Wow.
very close. Not even, barely 5,000 points separate from the two.
It does look like it was like heavily great count.
Yep. But it's worth noting, like I said, Rinker with more bats, considerably more bats.
And it looks like Rinker may also win
26.
the wet t-shirt contest.
36-26
as well.
versus 1943.
It's pretty tough to
yeah.
say. Kenny looks pretty wet.
Yeah, but Rinker's got a white t-shirt on.
True.
True.
Very true. I can backseat drive all I
will
want,
say
but I
that
just
if
want
I
to
were in the
point out.
tournament, I would definitely be winning the wet shirt division.
That's true.
I just
You're
want to point
you're
out,
basically
as
the
much as
god
I
of
can
that
backseat
division.
drive this chart.
All right.
I only have to step outside in Orlando for 3 seconds.
So Rinker able to stave off elimination from Kenny.
And that was
2-0
was
Kenny.
twisting a lot of it.
Kenny's
That's just
only 2 losses
I
in
haven't
the
played it
tournament
since
to
clearing it
Rinker.
in
So
2020,
he only really
four,
lost
probably.
to one person.
late 24.
Yeah.
So he's kind of in second place. And if Rinker were
That was
to
before my
be
whole
on
accuracy
second,
R2.
by transitive
Wow.
properties, it's possible Kenny might have beaten Hudson. This is Hudson's own feelings on the rules. What you and I say does not matter. Language evolves.
I worked very hard for
Evolves
that,
according to us.
probably.
That's what Hudson thinks if he's
I think
arguing
it's
with
just
Bird
I didn't put
all
any
night.
JT on.
That was a
And I never
really
played it
fucking
ever
sick
again.
run. And
I just wanted to
unfortunately
re-clear
for
it for
Rinker,
Phoenix
he
after I
gets
got it in double
a
X.
short bit of time to rest, catches a breath, and then
Congratulations,
play with Hudson.
Rinker. Kaze Rinker is going to be a very interesting grand finals.
Hopefully for Rinker's sake.
So, according to the rule set, they have the choice
Hudson
between
is not going to push him to immediately play, but we'll see.
they have a choice between I think 1, 3, or 5
Okay.
charts.
No, if I know Hudson
I forget
is
what the
gonna
default
use
is.
it as an excuse to warm up more.
Let me pull up the rule set real quick. They both should rest, yeah. I want to see a good grand finals. Oh yeah, I probably shouldn't show all my docs and stuff. Oops. It doesn't matter. I don't have anything to hide really. I was trying to find, it's on my Discord, I think. I think Vincent sent it to me. Let me find. Oh, if they're already doing card draw, I don't even need to pull it up, to be honest. Let's
away
just
from.
pull this up. Yeah, it looks like they're going for 5.
I guess that's what happens when you're playing all uppers.
It's a lot of sets. Yeah, a
You're
lot of
gonna end up with a
1948.
lot.
Yeah, what about the set with 1949 D28 and 1948
D29.
question marks?
Gee.
Oh, we are looking at the draws.
1948, 1948,
Yes. Oh,
1948.
we are well aware. That goes 1948 stupid.
Rinker has
That's a
any ring.
1949
slide
everywhere,
chart.
too.
Yes.
There are only so many options at the end of the day if
1948
you're weighing
stupid
them
chart.
percentage-wise of the folders.
I would respect that.
So, dear God, this is so many set charts to look at.
Was that the chart that was played last
Yes.
year?
Yes, it's the
Okay.
D question. It's just now we know it's a 28 officially, so
9.
it's in the system, or 29, so it's in the system as a 20.
It still says question
Yeah.
mark at Phoenix 2, but it says 29 in Rise
Correct.
Arcade.
Weird.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it was always, life bar wise and rating wise, I think it was always programmed as 29.
Yeah, that sounds correct. Okay, so
If I'm Kaze or Rinker, what do I pick here?
I mean, I guess because of the numbers,
I feel like they
there's
would
exactly
like
one
this
single
set
chart
the most.
in all of these drawings, and it's
No, just at a
1948
glance.
26. So
The less
tell me where you feel.
1948, the
I
better.
have a hunch.
I feel like
Unless
I'm
you want to
trying
win on
find
cheesing.
Where's Waldo on this? I can't. Oh, there it is. Okay.
Yeah.
There we go.
Get rid of that. Nobody wants to play
Alright,
D29
Rinker
first chart of
Rinker
the
has
draw.
identified the first list of songs
Or is that
that have
24? It's so
1948
blurry, I can't tell,
Yeah.
to be honest.
Let's see if he can continue playing Where's Waldo successfully.
Oh, Where's Waldo is on the singles one.
Oh, yeah, okay, fair. Okay, how about I Spy? Is it more like I Spy 4 set lists with 1948 D29? Can you find all 4 of them?
It's more like Guess Who, like
5.
my set has a stupid question mark song in it.
5 1948s in
Okay.
a draw. Yeah.
Immediately, what stands out to me, I think the least painful set is the bottom one.
Oh, and it's gone.
It's still very painful, but yeah, probably.
It only has as true hell 1949 D28.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, hold on.
Oh.
We're trying to get them back.
No, they just
Where'd
erased.
my phone go?
Oh no. Something went wrong. Maybe the card draws were fake.
Uh-oh.
Maybe they realized the numbers were wrong.
Uh-oh.
That's very possible. It does feel a bit like the numbers may have been wrong. That we had all 28, like every single set had multiple 28s or 29s or whatever.
It's a little weird that no other singles showed up, so maybe it was only 26 plus for both, and it shouldn't have been, or something like that.
That seems
Or they
likely.
both agreed that they
Technical
wanted a reroll
difficulties.
because neither of them wanted to definitely play.
A D28
Yeah.
or higher, yeah.
Anyways, oh, the sets are back. I was about to play some more.
This has
True.
way more singles.
They look really cool.
All right.
Yeah. Maybe they
But
agreed to
still
a
no
redraw, or maybe it was
24s?
just
So,
weird.
okay, maybe it was just, I don't know what happened.
yeah.
This is 24.
Just hit on Kukutsu.
So yeah. You'll
Maybe they
notice-
agreed to redraw because there's so much 1948.
And 24 or show up 45% of the time.
Okay.
So we got rid of the 28th and the 29th.
Okay, yeah,
Which I think everyone can agree. No one really wants to see these guys
that's fair.
sloppily
I think some people want to be.
Some people would.
sickos.
Maybe intermediate 7 players.
They are the kind of charts that Jason Dredd would always pick when it was pools and you pick something.
Yeah. So immediately
Something that Jason
Rinker.
Dredd wants
I think
to
if
see.
you're far
immediately
removed
Rinker
from
dispatches
D24
the
plus,
Appassionata
then you just want to
S25.
see the
I'm gonna
highest
guess
number possible
based on
without any
that.
consideration of the
indestructible.
players.
Oh yeah,
Very
yeah, yeah.
tech
Abilities
Very
and their
tech-heavy.
skill
Yeah,
sets
so-
and what they've
so yeah.
studied
He
for.
also
What makes for an
really needs to
interesting
veto the one with,
bash
Just
between
Just hold on,
players.
Yep.
Yeah.
I mean, it's tough. He's up against the wall.
Yeah.
against Hudson,
Honestly,
no
I
matter
would
what. But
Shy
what-
away
okay,
from
bottom
a
set
sub.
might be good for
Shying
Rinker
away from
outside
half of the
of
27s
Ultimatum.
is also kind of sucky
yeah.
to do because then
It
it's
is
very
good for
subjective.
Hudson that Ultimatum is in multiple
less
things.
subjective
He's
than
pretty-
having
he's better
number
than me at
cutoffs.
that.
it's less a less techy set though, right? Like the doubles, 1949 Shove and Yarla.
I could see having a
relatively, I would
pre-ban
say,
phase where before the draw you ban
not
specific
as
charts of a
downplay
high
for Hudson as, like,
level
JHO is
difficulty.
or Indestructible.
So then you influence the randomness of the draws that come out, and then you do a secondary
Yeah, I think
round
the
of
bottom
banning,
set
but
is
that's probably too much
Not
metagaming
as
and too
obviously a
too
Hudson
selective.
dominant
I think that
double
is
set.
But there's
more
way too
likely a
much
Rinker-dominated set
information
outside
on the
of Ultimatum.
screen here.
Okay, so yeah, that's what I'm. Yeah.
Way too much information on the
think-
screen here.
I also think that the second from the bottom set is not too bad for Rinker.
Yeah.
It's very fast. Very, very fast. Gloria is a tech chart, so Hudson's probably favored on that. But I feel like Rinker has a good shot on Doppelganger, and this game does not exist. Do you agree?
Yeah.
Rinker will probably want more D26s. Right? Is that kind of the... As long as they're not full attack?
Probably.
Honestly, what about something
Hudson
like
will want
TKO
more
if you've ever
tech
played
charts.
And as much singles as possible.
if you ever played
How
Jackbox, you know how like
techy is
TKO has
Crimson
like
with D26?
the tournaments where
It's-
like you have a favorite
So
shirt,
is
and
that
then
a chart that you think
if it's your
came up last
favorite,
year,
it keeps
actually.
sequentially going up against new card draws. So let's say instead of
It's
presenting
in Hudson's
all
favor enough that he probably just takes it.
9 options,
So there you go.
what if you display 3? You pick the best one, and then you display 3 brand new ones for a second player,
Not necessarily we thought we'd want, just that
and
we
then
thought my
the
favorite
choices
My
from
favorite,
each of
sure,
those progress on to another
Hudson, it looks
bracket.
like his first ban was
And
the
then you
Dement,
present 3
Darla,
more,
Catastrophe,
and maybe you
Vielas,
keep the same one,
Doppelganger.
or you switch to
All
a
of
new
those
set.
are 200 BPM or
And then
faster.
finally you do one last pick ban round.
So harder to get an
Same
edge
amount
for
of
him, maybe,
Also,
than
information
Step
per
in
se.
second,
Like you get a little bit less
for the
agency
other
of choice, but this
Right.
is just vomit on a screen in my opinion. Like, I don't know. I feel like
so
as
there are
a
2 sets that have Crimson Hood, but one has it at the end.
as a competitive player, if I'm looking at this
Exactly.
and I've just played
Yeah.
Gargoyle D25, my brain
I
isn't
think that'll
working.
go to Hudson on either end.
There's so much to
Yeah,
think
I
about.
agree.
Like,
That
about-
third, the fourth set there, the one that starts with Crimson Hood, is probably Hudson's best shot.
you probably
Because
just,
it has Jade,
what is your
Joe, and
rationale? Do you
Kazutsu
pick
at
ones
the
that you
end.
know?
Which I think
And
both.
also,
For each of these,
Crimson Hood
you're-
and
you're-
Skeptic also probably favor him.
Okay. And Dead End is probably
Oh,
a
yeah,
Richter,
yeah.
but it's like neither one's gonna be happy.
It's like
with
for
that.
each of these,
Favors Hudson in technique, but favors
you have to
Rinker
figure out
in
which one you
stamina.
win a majority in.
Um,
And some of these are so
So it basically
figuring out
depends on
which
how
one you
long
win a
Hudson
majority in
lasts.
is
what
so
do you
tricky.
think? How do you think Hudson feels about conflict in 26? With
Kagutsu,
the weird
Skeptic.
tech
Definitely doesn't want to play it against
Yeah.
Rinker.
Rinker. Okay.
Like neither of them are probably going to do super well on it, but it is definitely in Rinker's favor.
Yeah.
I could see this coming down to what looks like probably the easiest remaining set. That's a big stretch, but the 1950 Ultimatum re-individual.
I was kind of glancing at that one, too.
Set.
Yeah.
Not easy.
I think
but
that one probably favors Hudson on
Mm-hmm.
all of them except for Coke.
Ranker got rid of the
I would
conflict
agree.
one.
And
Wow.
even then, he might take Coke again.
I wonder how much Rinker. A ban of
Rinker really needs to ban that Crimson, that other.
Crimson Hood
Crimson
set.
Hood.
I agree.
Crimson Hood set, yeah. I don't know, Kagutsu seems
I think Rinker at this point probably
No.
wants the cleaner set, right? 1948.
That's
probably
a lot
favors
of
Rinker
foot
the
speed.
S6. I mean, Hudson's so good at singles, but doesn't
That's a
favor
lot
Rinker,
of
but
foot speed.
It's
I
not-
honestly don't know.
It's not unhorrible for Rinker.
It's
And it's 2
The thing of-
D26s in that set. If Rinker could push it to
Spooky,
the back half,
Gloria,
it would win.
Doppel.
I'd kill it.
the thing I'm thinking about 1948 S26 is that I think it'll be hard for both of them, but I don't think it necessarily favors either of them because it's super easy to get burnt out on, and then
Yeah.
once you get burnt out, you're not doing any of the foot speed parts or the
For
drill
our sake,
parts,
let's
and it's just so
let's
easy to
cut
fall
this down
apart.
while they're
And I could see that
wrapping it up.
honestly happening to both of them.
I imagine
Sure, drive
Hudson
safe.
fans that this game does not exist, but I don't really know. It's tough to say. Hudson really wants the Crimson Hudson. We both agree.
It's good there's now you
That's not
definitely spend a
awfully,
lot
but
of
I do
time.
think that bottom set
It's fine.
might be really good for Hudson.
He's probably strong on Ultimate Eyes, right? It's a twisty kind of.
Honestly, I don't really remember. I was thinking, like, it's a 24, so he could probably push through it, so it doesn't matter what it is. But then this game does not exist. It's super fast, but a lot of it is localized, and you can cheat a lot of it. And so I think that Hudson might be able to just squeeze that one out. Doppelganger is sort of in the same vein, and then Gloria is easy, and then super fast foot speed. And I think that one will just be like, Hudson will be able to crush the entire chart enough that it doesn't matter when both of them like struggle through the foot speed. And then Spooky Macaron is stamina, but a lot of it is localized, and it's really only the ending that's super challenging. So I think that Hudson still has a really good chance on that set.
Okay, but looking at it from the perspective, I mean, Hudson is the overwhelming favorite here, regardless,
Yeah.
right? Like, he won previously in winners finals. I think both players would, Hudson obviously, would identify Hudson as the stronger player. So, looking at it from Rinker's perspective as an underdog, what gives him the best chance to win? Of the 3 sets,
26 plus. Oh,
of the sets, you already said you don't want, he doesn't want to play Ultimate.
Right, but I was just about to say, I suspect that Rinker might not be aware of that. He might not be aware that Hudson's strong on Ultimatum S25.
Very likely is. But do you think that the rest of that set still gives Rinker a shot in the way that the other ones do not? Because I do think.
No, I think Hudson takes 1950. I think Hudson takes Riend. I think Hudson takes. I think maybe it's close on Origami, but as long as Hudson doesn't get tired too soon, I think he could pull that one out. Kokugen is probably Rinker, but might go either way.
So which set do you think?
Well,
Let's change the quality to 1080.
Okay.
interesting.
Still
Well,
quite hard to read.
what does Hudson want to do? He's going with
He's going
Just
with the
Hold On.
Crimson Hood set. Yeah, easy.
Okay, yeah, because Crimson Hood, Skeptic, and Just Hold On.
I feel like Rinker probably.
You mean I enhanced it
He
though,
might not
Zero.
know
It should
how
be.
strong Hudson is on Just Hold On.
Yeah. Again,
Oh,
I'm not,
oh, sorry,
I'm not
Johnny
saying-
Pot.
I'm not-
I
it's not
enhanced
to,
the
like, fault
numbers.
Rinker. I think this
I
is just
pinch
like,
zoomed them
I
for
think
you.
that
What do you mean the quality
Crimson
didn't
Hood
go
set
up?
is like almost ideal for Hudson.
Well, also, Rinker might be choosing for himself and his strengths and not necessarily
Yeah.
considering or trying to game what Hudson can or can't do,
That's very possible.
Yeah.
which I think is ultimately the move, but
I think it's fine
Which
for
one is
Rinker
it?
because Rinker
Crimson Hood?
probably just doesn't want to burn out in a set of
Yeah.
5.
So yeah, it is
Yeah.
the Crimson Hood set, as we pretty much predicted Hudson.
all Hudson has to do is just hold on.
So we got a little bit of time here.
Just hold on, like the step chart.
Just hold on, Hudson. Just hold on.
Yeah, it's fourth.
Crimson Hood, Skeptic, Dead End, Just Hold On, Kukutsu.
Yeah, it's like I know all of these songs.
I feel like this is your strongest in the whole thing.
Let's move this back now.
Okay, so Hudson's saying that all the other sets outside of this one had stuff that he either knew or he's not sure on, and this is all stuff he's familiar
Hold on a second though. I want to just stress that this has the newest chart out of all of them because it has Dead End, which is the last song added to the mix. So that's kind of a lesson in how perception biases your way of thinking. It's true that everything else, Crimson Hood is the second oldest song here, and it's pretty old in Phoenix terms, but it does have the literal newest chart possible. So, Rinker gets started here with 86.
I'm gonna warm up while he's warming up.
Yeah, I look at this and I feel very strongly like Hudson.
Unless you guys care to hear their commentary.
Yeah.
I'll be
Skeptics
curious.
here. What?
I'll be curious to find out what Rinker's reasoning was.
Do something real quick. Oh, my eyes are
Yeah,
tired.
About it after the number, but
I think he was just thinking about what he's going to be most powerful on.
yeah. And we'll see. Maybe he gets some really good scores. It's not possible, but I feel like this is kind of playing into Hudson's hands.
So, everyone that knows Hudson knows that he's a big shit talker, and everyone loves or loves and hates him for it. And this weekend, there was a lot of shit talking going on with Hudson and Kenny. And there was one point where, after that was happening, I was talking to Hudson, and Hudson was like asking me about Kenny's strengths and weaknesses. And so then later I was talking to Kenny, and I'm like, Kenny, you know that when Hudson is shit talking you, it means that he sees you. Like, he's not going to do it if he doesn't see you as a threat. He's like, oh, okay. But yeah, Hudson, I think, is the favorite, and
I
is
just meant
also
while they're warming
confident,
up.
but he's not without. Like, there's definitely room for somebody else to win this tournament. Or there was room throughout the tournament.
There's room
for
for
that.
exactly one other person to win this tournament.
Yeah.
But I agree. I like that they are both warming up with bracket Vocaloid charts.
While they do that, I'm gonna get a song in too. Yeah, I'm gonna still watch.
New arcade mix online matching. New tunes.
back in a second. Risky.
Absolutely perfect! Wow! New record!
And so he made something that was like way more ridiculous. And so then he wasn't.
No.
But also I was talking earlier about how Hudson has charts that are like 20 years old at this point that were like way ahead of their time. And I think it's funny that like, my understanding at least is that he was also writing ITG charts where the tournament organizers for ITG were like, no, this will never be what we put in tournaments forever. And then now, or like, I guess 10 years ago or whatever, they started actually putting in charts that were exactly the kind of thing that Hudson was doing.
Yeah.
Cool.
Hudson is a visionary. He's several years ahead of his time in many ways. Often to the detriment of those trying to have a conversation with him. But we love him. He is an icon in the American dance game community.
He's the most extra person I've ever met.
But I think that it is his personality that has made him exactly the kind of weirdo player that he is.
He's also made me the player that I am.
Yeah, for sure. And yeah, speaking of, so Marblengo, it is very possible, so first of all, Rinker is from Chicago, so it absolutely is Rinker that you would have seen 15, 20 years ago. And then as for Hudson, Hudson has long been someone that travels to big events. And so it is also very possible you saw Hudson 15 years ago.
Wow! New record!
It looks like that was their last one. Hudson casually up because he's 23. That's what we're about. That's what he likes to do.
Okay, so Rinker has a fairly respectable pass on this.
Yeah, that's not surprising. Like I said, Rinker is, to me, probably the greatest ITG player of all time. I'm sure someone who cares more about ITG could refute that, but I think of him as a guy who has been a legend at that game for literally 2 decades. He's still a favorite to win. It seems like any tournament he goes to, and yeah, I mean, crazy player, extremely talented. Ranker does have a AAA 951. Hudson, I think, is warming up one last song, it looks like.
Oh, he's warming up still?
Yeah, he said he wanted to keep warming up.
Fine by me, I'm
Hudson
gonna
is
play more.
eyeballing Ranker's scores.
I'm gonna play more then. Nobody can stop me. If the audio balancing thing is bad or anything, let me know.
New change. User difficulty zone. New change. Series Rise Volume 1.
Two.
Absolutely perfect! Wow! New record!
Unlucky too, but I lost stability. So it was on me. No, it did not come yet. It's scheduled for the 20th. So it's gonna be a minute.
This song is actually colloquially known as Red Rocket.
This is so trippy. I need to show you guys this real quick. Look at this. I'm on player 2 side. Which side is my score? The top. Because duh, of course it's the top. I'm on player 2 side. Why would it be the bottom? That's where your rival's score goes. Incredible. That's all. Anyways, let's watch this wonderful grand finals.
Red Rocket already
Crimson Hood isn't a
means the thing.
Crimson Hood doesn't mean anything.
No, but it means the same thing as Red Rocket, which also means a different thing.
How does it mean the same
Crimson
thing
Hood
as
26,
Red Rocket? What does the hood
starting
have
off
to do
the
with
set is
rocket?
crazy. Kaze's gonna be fine, I think. Ranker, I'm not sure how much Ranker's played it. He might have gotten it for
I'm
Expert 8,
learning
but
new
I think it's
things every
unlikely.
day. This is why I have Matt as a friend. He can educate me so much.
Ooh,
Circumcised 4 for the stream.
good luck to both. It's gonna be an awesome grand finals.
Anyways, here we go. Song 1, finally, at long last. Very excited. What would you say is the biggest thing? What's the hardest part of this chart? Beginning, end, middle?
It's all the end.
Okay.
And also, not only the end, but not getting lost in the end and not streaming into greats in the end if you're not getting lost.
I think we've already seen Ranker break combo here. I think this chart's nice for us because, like you're saying, it's technically pretty, but it's not very draining. And I think that this favors us.
It doesn't really pop off until the end.
Hudson tends to struggle the most when he has to push hard the whole song. A song like this, I think, is pretty good.
Yeah.
Wow, nice Ranker. Wow,
Ranker
Hudson's
was
looking
holding his own
incredible.
through the tech parts, but that first bracket really tripped him up. On light car, there's still. Oh,
Yeah, this part's so hard.
Hudson's struggling a bit too, though, but I get the sense that Ranker is this.
I think in the parts where they were both struggling, they struggled a similar amount, but in the parts where they weren't both struggling, Hudson probably took it.
I agree. I feel like Hudson pulled away by a decent amount overall. Yep. 22K victory.
The look of
Not
anguish on
anywhere near
Ranker's
as good
face
as
was really
Ranker's
funny.
best.
Very
If
understandable.
Ranker had been able to pull out his best effort on it, he would have taken Hudson pretty comfortably. But it's a tournament, and you only get one shot. Yeah, Ranker just struggled a little bit too much with some of the brackets and things of that nature. Yeah.
I don't talk about karaoke. I need time between two.
New team. Difficulty level 17. Level 25. Level 24.
Both guys are getting ready to play Skeptic, but Hudson is asking for a little bit of a break.
Understandable. It's working hard, wow.
Level 25.
Me too, honestly.
Oh Oh yes, that is me. Hello.
Agree with you, Zelo.
So, very briefly, not to talk about myself too much, but there was one day Katie Weber and Shinobi were like in the car, and they recorded an Instagram story of them like humming a song, like acapellaing a Pump It Up song, and they were like, "What song are we acapellaing?"
That's crazy.
And I was like, "Oh, that's the obvious thing in the world. It's clearly Midnight Blue." And apparently, only one other person besides me got it. So, anyone who loves old opera rap songs from Pump It Up is a friend of mine.
So true. I need to reply to that
ITG
real
Burner
quick.
is back, the people's champion. Hopefully they don't do anything to get banned again. Both players appear to finally be ready to go.
The best thing about this song is that bosses are big. That's one of my favorite
Good luck to
things in
both.
games
This is
when
a good
you fight
one.
boss and it has a tiny
very
sprite.
curious to
When you get
see
the boss
why
battle,
Ranker doesn't have a clear on it.
it's
I guess
freaking
like
giant. Check this out.
Just BGS.
Yeah, because bosses are big.
One of the best in the game.
All right, check this out.
accuracy
right?
on the
You
text
stroll down the
section
street,
into the
find like a normal sized butler man.
very
Pretty
good
tall, but he's
drill
not that
section.
large. Oh
The
my
transitions
goodness,
aren't on the
this boss is
downbeats really, so
big.
it's kind of tricky.
But he's
Bosses
just a
are
butler.
big.
But he's just a butler. What a
Very
waste.
good foot control by both. Look at Ranker. He's using his heel while Hudson was doing more toes. On the blue at least.
Yeah,
But
they may become big themselves.
so I didn't see how big of a slip up did Hudson.
Ooh,
It was a bad
it's
chain.
fine. It's fine.
That
Hudson just looked over at the screen.
we got a screen peek on our
Ranker's
hands.
having very good intro section though.
Both guys handling that bracket triplet top kind of thing well.
Oh my goodness, this woman is also big.
She's very big. She looks like she's from a BGS. She's from like Sturgis or something. She's gotta have those and they're battling on a roof outside of a Faraday cage, possibly.
All right, the hard part of the chart is coming up.
Hudson has been on a roll ever since that.
Yeah.
Wow. Very good tech section. Of course, Hudson kills that. Ranker's doing very good on the split speed. Are they ready for the stare? It's fine. That's a comfortable clear.
That's not close.
It felt like Rinker manipulated a little bit better than Hudson,
Yeah, he did.
which is kind of crazy to say.
Yeah, Ranker did better on the run. Hudson did a
It's
lot
close,
cleaner
and
on the...
honestly,
A lot of penalties on the run by Hudson. That's really tight.
if it's Rinker, it's just because of that bad chain and the better manipulate they have to. I think it would be very close.
28, 33, 13, 10.
Identical perfect.
Wow. Wow. Excellent. Excellent.
Hudson,
Yeah.
I think, got 2 grades in the end.
That was
Hudson
awesome.
got enough, but if there were more on those ending skill brackets, Hudson I think got at least 2 grades.
Well,
That is awesome.
if he didn't get that bad chain, also the max combo would have pushed him over.
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, Hudson lost on combo count, or won on combo count by a lot.
Yeah.
Like a
Right,
lot.
right, but he would have had
Yeah,
like
yeah, yeah.
plus 200 or 300
Very
combo.
impressive though for Rinker to win with 4 breaks.
Oops. I need to refresh this.
Yeah, I think it was just that bad chain and him manipulating
1 to
better.
1.
Crazy.
Ladies
was
and
crazy.
That
gentlemen.
feels like a big song upset to me personally. Dead end D26. Dead end D26.
Let's add some more charts. Let's like make them play Yo Real S1.
There's just a lot in between them.
Yeah, you got dead end.
Just have to hit this button right here.
Good luck, man. Good luck, man.
Nova, what's up? Oh, yo, you guys are here too. What the? Wait, I didn't see your chat. I'm so sorry.
Yes.
Wait, you guys just chat. Yeah, TUSA playing Phoenix too. To be fair, I did play like 3 charts.
Hudson asks, dead end is rough, right? Like, yeah, I think it's like a harder ultimatum D25.
1 to 1 is awesome. Congrats.
Because it has the same thing where it's like
That's really, really,
really
awesome for
long
Ranker.
streams, but a lot of them
Dead end
are
26.
like those more localized inner 6 patterns where
Ranker's
you
gonna be
kinda
tired.
not move too much,
Kazi might
How?
also be tired.
but it takes really good form.
How rough is the ending after the pause?
Reinker
That
was
lasts,
doing
like,
better on
30 seconds.
Skeptic.
And do you think
On
if
the
these guys
run.
are close that the ending
Ranker was struggling at
Yeah,
the
absolutely.
outro of Gargoyle, but that's a separate sort of stamina. But the fact that he had to play that earlier and is
I
still
think
playing
it's
his
actually
set,
deceptively difficult.
a
Like
bit
I
of a
have
thing
had
to be
runs where
aware
I
of.
failed on that part multiple times. Because it's easy to like jump the gun on it. On all the charts for this, actually.
Yeah. Hudson does not have a play on this chart. And Rinker has a 944 crew. This is Hudson, so I'm sure he is still familiar with the chart, at least a little bit. Although he looks like he's watching it on his phone right now.
Skeptic
So I could be
was-
mistaken.
Based on what he was asking me and what he's doing right now, he may have not looked at it at all.
Now here's the thing.
I think that he was counting on the other 4 songs in the
Yeah.
list.
Here's the thing. Hudson is so fucking good at this game that it may not matter.
Yeah,
He's also
true. You could manip mash and
He's also
it comes down
extremely
to
good at tournaments.
yeah.
Yes. But so
He
is
will-
Rinker.
Hudson is extremely good at tournament upsets specifically, and like
This-
pulling stuff out of his ass that nobody expects, or like is well above what
This
his average.
sucks
best
to
is
play in a tournament
setting.
as like the third
That
of a
may
best
also
of
be true for
5.
Rinker. I don't know one way or
That's
another. I just
so
do know
sucky.
that it's definitely true about Hudson.
I like to say about Hudson that the less of a chance you give Hudson, the more likely he is to win.
Oh yeah, if you are doubting Hudson and sleep on Hudson, you already lost.
I think that if Hudson played LeBron James one-on-one in basketball right now, it's possible Hudson would pull off the upset.
So true, Bessie.
That's stupid, but like exactly like in the vein of the thing that I'm talking about.
Oh, they're so funny. I love these commentators. I'm just messing around with this right now.
They both seem prepared.
As prepared as you can be, I suppose. Oh, yeah.
Good luck, guys.
This is exciting.
Yeah.
Very exciting.
I feel so bad for both of them.
Even though he's an underdog on JHL, he's got to feel like he at least has a chance.
Definitely, especially because regardless of how this goes, Hudson is going to be freaking taxed. And so it's like, as far as 25s go, I think Just Hold On is like on the easier end, especially for him, but this song will take its toll.
So, before we get to the really engaging part of this, I have to ask, is there a chance Hudson can hold and bank something?
I was thinking that too, and
Right? It's a very technical.
I was thinking that too, especially like considering
It's so
what I
easy to
said
bad
about
chain if you're
this song
manipping
taking
too
full
much.
regardless, like,
Going
it
into
might
the anchor.
be in his benefit if he starts to really fall behind. I don't know how he's gonna know, but if he starts to really not do up to par with what he thinks he's capable of, it might be better for him to.
But Hudson has the full combo right now. He's still for the combo break.
So many screen peaks in this tournament. Franco would never.
That may inspire Hudson to keep pushing more
Yeah.
than he has to if he starts to but right now he's
It's all translated to wrinkles.
kind of awesome.
This is the part.
Rinker's been
where-
around for a long time now.
Oh, interesting.
Thank you, Zero, for
They're
posting
both
chat.
nipping.
Yeah. But you need to be able to hit this.
Rinker
Yeah, look at the bad chain by
manipulated
both.
a lot
It's
more
fine.
successfully, I would say.
Wow, Rinker's killing
I
this.
can feel it.
Rinker has a plan already, I think.
Yeah.
And Hudson is struggling and also doesn't.
Wow. That's incredible.
Yeah, Rinker pulled his head by a lot.
I think Rinker has this pretty comfortably at this
Is that a
point.
pass? Ah, no.
Here's
yeah,
the
dude.
outro though, just in
Too
case.
much. Well, he locked in there. Ah, he knows. He was really, really freaking close to the pass, though. Did you see how fast he whipped over for that, though? That was really cool.
Oh, maybe not even.
That was really
Wow,
funny.
Rinker dominated.
944 is really,
Hudson
really good.
really-
I need to run that back.
Hudson
That was
let
so
off the
funny.
gas a little bit. It's hard to say because he was still
was so
hitting
funny.
notes, but I do wonder
Good
if he
freaking
realized
play.
the position he was in kind of.
Well, so he was also
I'm
talking
so
to me this
I'm so
weekend about
envious.
how
Like I wish I could do that. Look at this.
relatively recently hasn't been playing as much, and he wishes that
Dun, dun,
he
dun.
got
Look at
beats
this.
to like a week or two ago, or that he had like 2 more weeks for Storm, because
Yeah.
when he's been playing stuff, and he
Anyways, oh right.
song
Let's see
and his
when we
legs
go
will
back.
lock up. And I think that's probably what happened is he was crushing, and then he hit a wall there and just did what he could.
Now, the ball is technically in Rinker's court. He's up 2 songs to 1. But these are both charts that I think Hudson is the favorite.
Hudson's a favorite on Just Hold On. Jujutsu, it's going to depend on Hudson not running out of stamina. Because it is tiring.
It is tiring, yeah. But
And fairly unrelenting with its streams.
yeah, you see here huge disparity in on-course card score. I suspect Rinker will be able to improve upon that even with his fatigue. But
Do I bot? No,
this is a Hudson.
that's not
Yeah,
even
I
the
think
right-
even
oh, they
even
just-
on a weak run for Hudson, I think it still heavily favors him.
And this
Wow,
where
this
we're
is
gonna
very
see, though,
revamped. That's crazy.
the wear from the last song because Hudson cannot go
Really
easy.
cool stats, by the
Yeah.
way.
Hudson has to push
This is a very
Keiko
huge
no
blow
matter
up,
how
honestly.
favored he is. He has to give full effort, which could then take him out for Kagutsu.
The difference
Oh,
here though
it
is
changed
that
all of a sudden.
Just Hold On does have quite a few breaks relatively, especially in comparison to Dead End.
Yeah.
Life bar calculator.
They're both checking out their phones,
Survival
texting their
budget.
loved ones,
This is
at a crucial moment.
crazy.
letting them know that everything's okay and they love them, as one is wont to do.
DLDR. It's complicated.
Just in case they fail to hold on.
Combo and there's
To all fighters.
4 life bar recovery. And there's overflow.
How do you feel about the fact that this
the
music
screen.
video, that the BGA for this song
Scales.
predicted AI chatbots?
What?
I said, how do you feel about the fact that this BGA predicted AI chatbots?
No comment.
Okay, good.
I'll veto that topic.
That's PIU scores. It's had an insane glow up. Crazy. I don't know why it looks different. I guess Phoenix too. They should merge these UIs, or maybe because I'm on Phoenix. Yeah, it's probably green for this. Yeah. Makes sense. Although it's quite shrinked here. I wonder why it shifts here. UI consistency moment.
Both guys seem
I
to
can't
be
even
ready.
say that though. Like,
If-
I mean that in a non
Rinker
like,
takes this one. We
no shade
immediately
intended,
reset
of
the
course.
bracket.
Like my websites are by no means
We
consistent.
are hoping
either.
to wrap this up before karaoke.
It's always something
but
to strive for.
karaoke is technically already started.
1 to
Yeah,
2
this
is
song-
crazy.
Pretty darn straightforward as D25s go. It's got some bracket stuff. It's got a big long slowdown run, and then it's got a really flingy back and forth bracket run. Pretty much, right?
Yeah, it's got tech flams in it too that are not easy.
Good accuracy by both.
Like this part coming up here is something that makes or breaks good runs.
Wow, Rinker hit a bunch of that.
But it's like
Yeah,
so hard to tell.
yeah.
It was just one drop.
Both guys, as boomers, easily hitting the slowdown. It's where no issues.
I want to see how the cross pads are. Before the bracket, center 6.
And then there's a second one of those.
No, Rinker,
Rinker
no.
struggling mightily with the slowdown now all of a sudden. He had a bit of a problem coming in, and he's been getting random little great changes with those drills.
But this stuff and the stuff after this where it throws brackets in the middle of streams is just Hudson's bread and butter.
Yeah. I think even if Rinker performs really well on it, he's still behind the player. Or
Yeah, that
I
drill
guess-
hurt. Snap.
Toasted jam, if you
Ooh,
will.
snap.
I don't know what you guys
Snap.
want.
Hudson's ahead here, and he's better at this section
Jam
for
and
sure.
Marmalade. Wait, no, those are the
No,
same
that's for
thing.
DDR
That's
players.
the DDR song.
We will not speak of that. Maybe a little bit of O2 jam.
I mean, Rinker was very clean. in
Kagutsu
those,
to end the set is
in those
crazy,
bracket
though.
sections, but Hudson was about as clean. And I think
The
Hudson's
flams.
generally superior play in the drills is going to favor Hudson.
Yeah.
I think Hudson's going to take this back.
I think it's closer than I expected.
It's still a
I don't.
Cause
I
it
think
for
that
sure,
Rinker
yeah.
lost more than you realize.
the drills really hurt.
Rinker lost quite a lot in the various slower bracket drill parts. Hudson takes it.
His flams were awesome.
Hudson takes it with a 5-7-3 max combo. There's another DDR shout out.
Yeah. Both guys almost identical max combos. But yeah, Hudson with just more perfects and way fewer bats. Far fewer bats. That was the biggest difference.
Yeah.
Not bad, not bad.
Well, now the tiebreaker. This is the soap game. No, what do they call it when it's like the tiebreaker game? I think they say it's something with soap. I want to say.
Huh? Is it acceptable in commentary to say, huh?
Yeah, I think so.
I'm still learning.
The rubber match, not the soap match. The rubber match. There we go.
Okay, yeah, I had no idea what you're
I
talking
knew it
about.
was something that came in a bar-like
Yeah.
substance.
I'm gonna go with huh.
Okay.
Kugutsu's crazy.
PowerThesaurus.org gives us playoff. That's not right. Deciding game. That works.
I don't have a prediction.
Like the pinnacle moment or whatever.
These are synonyms for tiebreaker. One of the options is unexplained death. That does not seem like a valid synonym for a tiebreaker.
What should we redeem? I want to redeem. What is this? Unlock a random sub.
This is what
emote.
happens when you let AI design your websites, I believe.
Let's do this again. This is good.
But for real, the tiebreaker, the fifth song of this grand finals.
Good.
If Hudson
This
wins,
was a good use
he
of
takes
my
the whole
100
thing.
caps.
If Ranker wins, we run it back. Kugutsu D25.
Bro, they must be tired. But as the set goes
Ending
on, maybe it favors
The
Rinker.
last ever probably major Phoenix tournament on what is my favorite song in all of Phoenix and in all of pump history, Kugutsu.
Pump history?
My favorite song in all pump history. I love this song. So, for context, this is a 220 BPM breakcore song. It's got a lot of weird tempo changes or pauses and breaks and weird things going on musically, and the charts reflect that. Very, very chaotic.
These are very close personal bests.
Wow, yeah, you're not wrong.
Yeah. Very cool.
And I suspect that it's probably something that they both passed and then didn't come back to.
I absolutely adore this song.
Unless
This
your name
chart
is
really
Cell.
damn hard.
Why would
I
you
think
play
both
this?
guys probably not wanting to play it all that badly after all the other
I
stuff.
wonder if they're
they've
going to
gone
manip
through
the
today.
center six or if they're just
You
going to
said
full
favorite
send.
pump
Because
song
full
of all
sending
time.
it
The
is
first thing
so
that popped in my head was
volatile.
Hot Potato.
potentially
despair.
scores better, but it's volatile.
That is the banger.
Yeah.
I love
so much
all
more
the
tiring.
old K-Rock songs.
So you're not trying to pass. You don't care about life
NXA
bar. You're gonna
era. They're
hit.
so
Yeah.
good. There's so many
The
good
rough
ones.
end is literally the same. Where I'm kind of like
I love
pondering
You
how you
Fallen.
approach it.
You
Oh
Fallen
yeah,
is
oh,
awesome.
absolutely, yeah.
For You is another one of my favorites.
Yep,
For You's a
yep.
banger.
Good BGA.
Yeah.
Did you ever hear the Cho PD song Fever? I think it was only it was only in like one, I think, mix way back when, and I don't even think I was aware of it when it was in the mix. I just found it afterwards, but it's a banger.
I'm trying to tell if Hudson is doing last second chart review or if he's like texting his wife. It looks like he's doing chart review though, based on the position of his
Sending
thumb.
loving messages to his family.
Oh no, he is. You can see it on the screen. That dirty cheater.
Now we're screen peeking through the screen.
Who watches the Watchman's Watchman's Watchman?
Yeah. Hudson's also got his Why Don't You Just Get Up and Dance Man shirt costume that he got from Play X4 in Korea.
Yep. The Panopticon is real.
They
Both
both
guys
studying.
are doing some last second checkups here.
I mean, yes. Honestly, I
They
prefer
want to catch
that.
their breaths. They want to get some familiarity.
I prefer both players do not lose because of something such as like, oops, I forgot the chart does this thing here.
It already started.
And I understand the case for like they should have been prepared or blah blah blah. Who gives a shit? But I think they should both be
Yeah,
in a
we-
position where they're poised. If you're giving players time to rest
Hopefully
at
the
their
players aren't
leisure,
too distracted
giving
by
players
him.
time to last minute prep at their leisure within reason, I think is also quite justified.
So, Matt, give us a quick rundown of where the pain points in this chart are and which player you think will struggle with them, if you can.
I think it's really just the length and the amount of runs that it has, because I feel like it's a 25 where it feels for the first 75% of it like you might be crushing it, you might be getting a good score, but then it's
Yeah.
so easy to fall off.
Yeah.
On the ending, on like the.
It's
the
a lot of
patterns
points.
last,
It's
like,
a lot of
25%.
notes that fly by.
Is it similar
And it's
in
not
terms
worth it
of,
to like.
to the 23 where it's got that like like that kind of like long
I guess that's
repeating,
fair.
like
I do like
bracket,
chart studying.
step bracket step bracket step bracket step. It's like if you fall off the rhythm a tiny bit, it's really
I
hard
don't
to
know.
get back on it. Is
Just
that
genuinely as a spectator, I feel like I would want
Kinda, I almost want to say it's
even my competitors
closer
to
in
have
pattern
time
to the D27.
so that it's a good, better showing.
Just easier, or
Unless it's like a gimmick
less
chart, like
obnoxious, I guess.
you're gonna need an hour
Here
or
we
something
go.
if it's a crazy
This could be
gimmick
the
chart.
last song of the whole tournament.
We'll see.
Send these guys your good energy. We have our first small break here, and both guys very clean for this. This is pretty much the only break for the rest of the chart, isn't it?
I'm gonna check chat real quick.
Pretty much. Once it starts going, it really just is going.
Yeah,
Okay.
very important to make sure you get no errors here. In a chart like this, you need to take all the free perfects you can get.
Okay, we're back. Sorry.
Ricker fell off the rhythm there.
That's fine.
Got quite a few greats and good.
Yeah, now Hudson. Oh, never mind.
Hudson is still probably a little in the lead,
I was
but
gonna
it's
say
close.
he needs to not screen peek and then drop, but he dropped instead of screen peeking. So
Here we go. Ooh, Hudson with a little
The
miss
same
there,
break
but
is funny.
Ricker followed up zone.
it's all gonna come down to this end run.
Yep.
Good by both.
It's so close right now. It's anyone's song.
Oh man.
Oh
No! Oh no! No! No!
Ricker
No! No!
dropped
No!
the
No!
freeze.
That might go to Hudson because of that.
He was
That thing
ahead.
So close, but that
I
drop
think it was
freeze
He was
by Ricker
ahead.
might have cost him the
and
whole
then
song.
Reeker was manipping better.
No, probably not.
And Hudson
Probably
is
not.
the first in Storm history to have 2 belts.
Wow.
Hudson 2 belts.
Hudson 2 belts.
I need to run
Ricker
that.
with a hell of a run. Both
I,
guys, had that been a clear, would have upscored over their card score. So even at the very end of an arduous tournament, both of them,
Can we define arduous for the chat, please?
no. Grueling.
Cool.
Sorry, I just want to run this back real quick.
That was awesome.
That was awesome. Yeah, I'm good.
I really do wonder if it came down to that freeze drop.
I don't think so. That was 11K
yeah,
points.
yeah.
That's a lot of
11K
notes
is
for
a
that
lot.
freeze would have had to be dropped.
Hudson's telling me to get on the pad. Because we joked that the winner plays me, and then we put our most recent belts on the line.
Yeah, for those at
That's
home
like
who
10
are not
drops.
aware, Matt isn't playing in this tournament because he's been nursing some, whatever, and taking care of his body and trying to make sure he doesn't hurt himself. So,
I think Hudson is calling over his daughter. See, he was texting his loved ones this whole time.
I don't think so. Conveniently, he only called over his loved ones once he knew for sure he had the win in the match. He didn't want them to see him if he lost.
want to set a bad example for his children.
He didn't want his daughter to see him crying. So we're going to be doing the, the presentation of the awards and stuff here. After that's done, hopefully I'll be able to get them back here for some questions. There's going to be not a lot of room. It may just have to be
42
me and
goods.
you,
That's
and one of them at a time. Or
if you snap off the
I don't really know.
10 misses. Ooh, 10 to
Awesome tournament all
let's
around.
calculate it.
Yeah.
Lots of really fun matches.
calculate it.
Lots of really close matches. Lots of exceptional performances on individual songs from individual players.
I had fun watching.
A lot of cool, runs where, like, for example,
Ooh,
Kenny
this is not what I'm
dropped
looking
into
for.
losers, but then came all the way back from losing in the first or the second round, I guess, of winners, and came back.
Score calculator.
Made it close against Franker. Had a very, very good shot.
Yeah, Rinker. Somebody else was saying that every year Rinker gets like 2 or 3
there's so
spots
many notes.
higher.
It's not going to be
And he's getting closer and closer to taking a pump win.
38, 17, 8. No, sorry.
It really
39,
was
42,
not much.
13, 20.
Sorry for the
39,
dodge that we're
42,
causing here with
13.
whatever the heck's going on, but that's what the stealing looks like.
I forgot my attention span. 39, 42, 13. 39, 42, 13, 20. 39, 42, 13, 20. 90, 42 to 90, 49 is still, unless I typed it in wrong again, but I think it was correct. 39, 42, 13, 20. Like if we add 10 to perfects, if he hits that burst, it's definitely not enough. That's close though. 7k off is still crazy. Crazy good. GG's. I'm gonna play a couple sets. I haven't had dinner yet. Ooh. Oh, and the stream froze for me. Oh. Did the stream die? Or did my connection to said stream just suddenly die? Let's see. And we're on ads.
Turn heads.
Oh, our camera's moving.
Totally redesigned Subaru Outback. Dog test.
Let's we can be sponsored offside. Oh. Yeah, it looks like they DC'd while trying to move some cameras around to do interviews. I think they will do interviews, but let's play a little bit until we see some faces on the stream. Eugene a 16 is really good. Congratulations, Meta. 16 grades is still good. Alright, I had an EG on Teddy Bear. S17. Best UG was Bad Apple. S15. Yeah, it's very gimmicky. That's fair. I think if you get used to downbeat foot, thinking about downbeat foot, it's good to kind of reassess. It's something I didn't really actually think too heavily about until like S20 somethings. S23s maybe? Alright, I guess like I didn't think about it until the last couple of years too heavily, but it helps a lot for PGing. Anyways, looks like the stream is broken or something. But huge win. Huge win for me too. The website worked great. Staying up until 5 a.m. for that worked. Because I didn't realize Storm was this weekend until Friday morning. 10 hours before they started all the festivities. So that was very fun. Kind of a little shock, jump scare, but setting it up and everything for them. I think it all worked great, except you could tell. Yeah, that's probably why. The main thing I couldn't do for them that I really wanted to was finding out a way for I didn't need to add too much. I just needed to do the setup work and then convey how to use the tool because they've never used it before. So I didn't explain how this tool works until literally the day of the event, which is really funny. And I don't know how much they actually read or how much Vincent actually read versus how much was intuitive, but I'm happy that it was all understandable. So because I don't have a bulk add tool yet, I had to take all of these names and seed them manually, which is as simple as typing a name, typing a seed, hitting add, but doing that 52 times. And because it's a waterfall format, and because they have parallel pools, I have support for single stream or parallel streams. I have support for single stream waterfall seeding. So for instance, if you had the same number of players and they're all proceeding on the same pool or same stream with redemption as a feature or loser side redemption, that's fine. I would be able to handle that. But because I did not, I only have a single way to route between winners. They wanted routing interweaved on the loser side. So I'm gonna quit the credit real quick. So basically, for instance, like if you're first place, I don't know why the placement isn't showing here. Oh, these are no shows, no wonder. For instance, yeah. So here you can see like first place auto advances to, oh yeah, they did something weird here, so I don't have it too. Let's start at wave 2. They had to do some last minute stuff, which I'm also glad that it accommodated for because there were no shows and they basically had 2 people advance out of wave 1. So I marked it as a starter pool. But the winner was only one winner goes to wave 3 pool A. The losers, 2nd and 4th place go to pool C redemption, or not redemption, loser side. And then 3rd place goes to pool D loser side. And in pool B, then 2nd and 4th would go to pool D and 3rd would go to pool C. So the progression for loser side was very strange. Once you're on the loser side, you stay on loser side. You're familiar with this format. But because I didn't have support for that, like as a configuration, the configuration I did have was manually assigning where the winners go. So in the round details for every single round after I created it, I had to manually establish what the next round that it points to would be. I also don't have a per tournament config for points versus cumulative scoring. It's round based because sometimes I figured I would want it to be flexible, but it should be a tourney based configuration, I think. So for each of these rounds, I had to create all of them first of all. I had to manually seed, I think 3 would manually be seeded per wave for pool A and pool B. I had to link up pool A and pool B and pool C and pool D to point to their next wave, pool A, B, C, D. They handled the losers themselves manually the day of the tournament. The points scoring, I had to add that for each wave. I went ahead and just added template like stages for them for 3. They did the card draws separately on DDR tools because they have a separate card draw metric where they did like banning for each person, but they just drew it on DDR tools, which is fine. But I just created 3 little placeholders for them so they knew where to drop it in. So I also set up, because they're doing a 12-person thing for pros, I had to set up a 16-person tournament and then delete the 4 buys. I put in 4 placeholders as buys. These last 4 people weren't even named. They were just like winner 1, winner 2, winner 3, winner 4. And then they had to be slotted in here correctly. So they were added in correctly, and then there are 4 buys. And then I had to delete the loot. When you delete, when you have 4 buys, losers round 1 just doesn't exist compared to a 16-player bracket. So losers round 1 was actually wiped out, and I had to rename this from losers round 2 into losers round 1, and this one correspondingly from losers round 3 into losers round 2, rename the prefixes, ensure otherwise that it's correct. And because I really don't think Vincent cared about the loser side advancements, but I wanted to be as transparent as possible of how it works. So I drew a little thing in Paint. Let me pull it up. I'm gonna make sure I don't share anything on Discord. Not that I have anything to hide. But also, when was this? This was at 3:41 a.m. I finished designing this beautiful bracket on Paint. So I manually traced the advancements because we've only used it once for a very specific 16-person pro bracket. And I wanted to make extra sure for his use case that the loser's advancement was correct. And then very finally, of course, I wanted to make sure that I conveyed everything properly. So I took screenshots. Let me see. I'll just flash this quickly. I don't Actually, no, I don't feel like it. I took 4 screenshots and drew arrows and stuff because I think it's more visual than like, yeah, you get the point. I was up until 5 a.m. It was tiring. But I'm just very relieved and very happy that it went well. Just because I think like tourney organizers need tooling like this. Like spreadsheets, I think their biggest benefit is how flexible they are. But I think it really sucks from a viewership standpoint, right? Like if you're doing spreadsheets and then there's always this thing for the past X number of years in tournaments where like people are circulating spreadsheet links and they work great for tournament organizers and they're super cool, but when you're watching it as a viewer, it's like, oh, it'd be cool if there was like an actual like UI that looked nice, easy to follow. You don't have to like constantly lean over, and even as a spectator, if you're not in commentary booth or whatever, you're not actively engaged with the tournament like the entirety of it. Damn, sorry, there's a little fruit fly. I missed it though. I feel like it's so easy. Damn, sorry, that was really loud. It's a mosquito. It's fat too. Get down here. Let me kill you. I lost it. No. It's gonna bite me later. You get the point. Yeah, we need good UIs for Pump It Up tournaments and good advertising that Pump It Up tournaments are happening, because again, I also did not realize that Storm was this weekend, and it would have been great to know upcoming tournaments and stuff, private or public or whatever, like whatever's out in the open. It's cool to have a thing. So hopefully more people adopt it. That's the goal. That's why I've been fleshing it out as much as possible. Trying to make it as flexible as possible. It's okay. I agreed to help with it at Byte 9. I was like, yeah, it's sometime in like September probably. I didn't realize it was already this thing. Let's play some games now.
New change. Difficulty zone double.
Nice reminder that my CPU has not come in yet. Oh my gosh. I'm so sad. I totally forgot. I wish I knew at least which charts cause it, so I could just not play them until next week.
New tunes.
Sad. That'll kick me out. That's good. This way I don't have to reset the whole credit. That was me. It's really good until then too. A little too many greats, but
Wow! You're awesome! Wow! New record! Next stage. Level 23, difficulty zone single. Level 22.
Oh, I just misread it still. The first one. After it gets harder.
Excellent!
Good.
You did a great job!
Pretty good overall.
Wow! New record!
Better first half. I'm getting used to what the expectation is. I think like bum. This part. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Very cool.
You learned a new title!
Very cool.
You learned a new title!
Okay. Yeah. Very cool. Anyways. Dun dun. Yeah, that felt safer. I don't know. It looks weirder, but it felt safer.
Ready? Pump it up!
Less jerky than the other way of doing it.
New change! Difficulty zone double! Level 24! Level 20 difficulties rise volume 1!
Lucky.
Wow! New record! Difficulty zone double. Level 20.
I don't know if you've seen this 20, but this 20 is crazy. The ending is just too much. It's so much. It's really fun, but it's so much. I don't think I can hit it. That's what we're talking about. It's so much. Wow, lucky.
Unbelievable. You are the best. Wow! New record. Next stage.
Hi. That was fun. I'm so tired.
Level 20. Difficulty zone double. Rise volume 1.
damage.
Fantastic! Incredible price! Wow! New record!
This one at the end sucked.
You've earned a new title! You've earned a new title! Game over! Ready? Pump it up! New tunes! Next stage.
Gosh. Should wrap up soon. Probably 2 more songs and I'll be good. Nothing too crazy while my CPU is still arriving. Super discouraging when I have a good run on a hard stun thing and then second half just eats shit. Not even in my control. But it should come in the next 5 days. Hopefully sooner, but it's estimated for the 20th. So we'll see.
New tunes. Next stage. New tunes. Arcade Mix. Online map user difficulty zone level 16.
I'm going to hope this doesn't lag, and this will probably be my last one for today. Not much playing, but lots of good watching of CEO 26. It was very fun. Very, very, very good. Good watch. Very exciting grand finals. Spoilers on stream. Oops, whatever. Definitely a good showcase. Yeah. Very surprised to hear Matt commentating, but his commentary is very good. He's a very incredibly knowledgeable player, high up on the leaderboard, so they're in really good hands. And I'm just happy the website stuff went well for them. Internet seemed good too. That's always a problem for some venues. So, all in all, good tournament. Great job by the organizers. Great job by the players. And it was a lot, very good to watch and kind of tune in throughout the day, even though I was pretty busy. I haven't really studied this one too much. I just know the ending is bracket run heavy, and that's not my forte, but we can see how a side read goes. It'll be a good one to end on, assuming my CPU allows me to play it till the end. If you see a lot of stuttering, it is just my setup. It's not the connection, most likely. Because you'll see me start to miss a lot more notes too, if you see the screen stutter. Weird, I don't remember playing it before. Maybe I was at buy it. Yeah, I lifted the center panel.
You earned a new title!
What a funny title.
Game over!
Okay, there's one last song I want to do. And I think it'll kick me out because of the CPU, but... Hi. I am just wrapping up. You're just in time. I'm going to see how bad Mope is, and then I'll be off. Bad on my CPU, not bad on me. Well, both, I guess. But it'll be a race to see who craps out first.
New tunes! Difficulty zone double! Level 20!
I'm not in the physical condition for this. So I'm hoping my CPU gives out, so then I have an excuse not to play it. For 5 days at least. Anyways, yeah, this will be my last. Yeah. I'll probably be on with. Yeah.
Keep it going.
I wanted to play it better still. I didn't do well in the first half at all. Partially because it was harder, partially just because I wasn't in control. Ah, whatever. Who cares? That was very dumb of me. Very poor start. What happened there? I missed a lot there. Oh, I just didn't hit this. I think I was deciding if I should manip it. So it took like 3 misses there. That's fine. Oh, a little short there. That's fine. A little short there. I double tap to make up for it, but that puts me further behind. Yeah, that was poor. Let's try one more. Fuck it. One more. Just one more. Yeah, BGA processing sounds right. Because when I hover over the song, you are so right. When I hover over the song itself, the BGA stutters. Which is fascinating. It's too tired. Unlucky. I didn't like how much I was mashing though.
You're on the right track.
I agree. I agree, game. Really, it's a little too much mashing. Yeah, you definitely feel it, but I also just played too mash heavy. I wanted to play it more properly. This was good though. A lot better first run. I still pivot too hard on this foot, which is why I miss the panel hit there. I put too much weight on it to shove my body weight over. Right here. Like, because I'm anchoring there, I missed the last hit because I'm using it to swing my right foot over. You can see me kind of like lean into the center six there after this part. When I go to right here, right? So I'm centered over P2. I'm tapping. I'm using that to swing over. Right, and look at my other foot. It's preparing for the hip twist, which I'm doing right now. Yeah, and then I'm over on P1. It's fine in the grand scheme of things. I think my staircase manip was pretty solid here. Yep. That's really good. That's exactly what I want to do if I'm manipping. So, like, obviously better timing would be fantastic, but I think I'm still learning how to hit it consistently, and then I can really precisely fine tune it. So, done, 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 and then right foot downbeat. Yeah, that's really solid. Here as well, done, 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 done. This one I got lost. I think you can manip here. Red, red, blue, yellow. So red, red, blue, yellow. But I think it's fine to twist as well. Because doing that, you then have to untwist, and it's kind of stupid. Feels stupid. Manipping there is fine, but then I feel like it sets me up to have to do the first half of this stair. And I tried to face straight ahead. But doing that and then having to yank yourself left feels terrible. So I missed the outer two. And then I was behind on this. So I was not bracketing correctly. I think that's the hard part as well. Yeah. Having that right before the setup of the bracket makes it a lot worse. If you're just trying to learn it for the first time, because it really does not give you time to set up, unlike the old 25. Bum 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 bum. Done. But I really didn't like how I was getting. I shouldn't be getting lost on the left foot one, especially because they do give you time to set up on the left foot one. But I was just mashing here. I think I would have liked to have been full visible. I think if I wasn't mashing, I probably could have been. It's crazy I went for that. I'm glad I hit it though. This was wrong. But I was mashing there. Easy to say in retrospect, of course. Pretty close overall. But yeah, too much mashing here. Yeah, that's so much penalty on that. I guess, like, this, I should be manipping the other way. The other way looks a lot easier to manip. Done, 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 done. Yeah, if I was manipping the other way, I would have probably been alive here still, just barely. But the other thing I can take away from these plays is that something interesting. Done, 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 done. Da, left heel, left toe, left toe, left heel, left toe, left toe, left toe. This next one I think is like all, no, never mind. It's a lot of left toes. Dun dun, dun dun, 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 dun. Left heel, left toe, left toe, left heel, left toe, left toe, left toe. Done. But I think if I just hit the center six better and then try my best on reading the I see. The thing is, I just don't know whether I want to red these brackets with facing outwards or facing inwards. And I keep making a mistake, and that's throwing off my left foot stability. So I feel like I would put a different amount of weight on my left foot, depending on whether I'm turning inwards or pushing my foot outwards and just shoving it forward. I feel like realistically I should twist them. But sometimes when I'm playing it, it just flows better to let it stab forward. Just need more life bar. But this part honestly feels totally fine. It's very like smooth transitions, a lot of like 2-note repetitions, big anchor there, anchor, 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 staircase, anchor, 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 anchor. So it plays fine, even though it's 200. It plays like an... except for the stupid stairs like that. Probably before it played honestly like a higher 24 until this ending section starts. So like if you can combo it, actually no, it plays like a mid 24 to combo. It plays like Annihilator method or something, except for the bracket part. Or like the starting run of Annihilator method, it kind of feels like that. So if you can play that and combo it decently well, then I feel like you can learn to play everything before this and have good overflow before they added the staircases in. Not that they added the staircases in, if you can play like Dignity 26 or something, then it plays easier. Or like Ultimatum 25, Lamau. Dun 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 dun. Sorry, I'm staring at this for a long time. It might be boring for you guys. I'm just taking mental notes. Yeah, it's been almost 3 hours. I'm gonna go shower and stuff. Hope you guys enjoyed watching on YouTube, those of you who are there, for the end of Storm. It was a very good win by Kaze. Very happy for him. Very close. It would have been cool to see Grand Final reset, but it was very, very fun to watch, and I'm really happy for Reinker as well, because definitely coming in as like the underdog and proving that he's Expert 8 for a reason. I think the fact that he is Expert 8 and Kaze is Expert 6, and the level range that they ended up playing in, made it really cool. Really, really, really fun. Yeah, it feels awkward that I don't have a camera for you guys to see my beautiful face while we sign off. But good up score. This was fun. It's really funny that they don't show your pumpability amount on the recently played page. Really good game design there, choice. Really good choice by them. They literally display all the information you would need to calculate the pumpability, but they don't do that work for you. Even though the progression metric is largely pumpability now. Excellent website. I think they do great job. No, I'm not going to say stuff. I'm going to be mean. But it's nice that, because at the end of the day, it's nice that they have this information available for other people to do stuff with it. And let's just leave it at that and keep it as ambiguous as that. This was interesting. I wish I could read it better. I could not. I wish I could. Let me change this. What is it now? King's Tomb, I was happy to upscore. I think I can do a lot better. Those misses tick very quickly. Blazer was very hard. I don't know if you guys were watching Blazer D20. I'm going to play it back real quick. That was freaking hard. It was harder than We Love Your Step. It was very funny, but it was very hard. And I'm happy I hit it. It was good. Glimmer Gleam, stupid mistake. Rise Up was pretty easy. Good accuracy on it. Digitalis also pretty easy, good accuracy. Lucky Star, pretty good. Silly miss. It was my fault though. The Big Daddy, I need to upscore. I just interesting choice to play that on warm up. Let's go to. What is this? It's We Love Your Step. Blazer, yeah. Just look at this ending. Jay pointed this out to me. He was like, if you haven't seen this chart, like, it's freaking crazy. And I looked it up and I was like, yeah, this is crazy. Dun, 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 dun. It's crazy. D20, by the way. It's like some necromancy D23 stuff. Necromancy. Necromancy? Yeah. It's so much. Dun, 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 dun. You have to really like, it's like ultimate or uranium D24, which I guess is D25 now, question mark. Uranium D25, necromancy D23. It's like those crazy like center twisting bullshit. Let's slow it down though. If it helps, I guess what I literally just realized, not while playing, I was kind of just locked in, I guess. But this, notice my right foot anchors here, right foot anchors here, and then left foot anchors here, and then left foot anchors here. So it's right foot anchor twice, left foot anchor twice. But whether or not you cross over and stuff, like you still need to know. Same thing here, left foot anchor, right foot anchor, right foot anchor. If it helps, I don't know. I think also while you're playing it, it just feels ergonomic to play certain twists and unergonomic to play others. Because I was looking at it on YouTube and I was like, this feels terrible to play. But then you're actually playing it and it flows pretty nicely. But it's still quite hard. Anyways, I've been dilly-dallying for long enough. I appreciate y'all for sticking around for my shenanigans. I gotta eat some dinner. Shower. Stay hydrated. All that good stuff. It's been 3 hours, guys. We gotta chill. Yeah, you just need more data points, I guess. I need some water. Yeah, I will be sleeping. I had like 12 hours of sleep after staying up till 5 a.m. So feeling pretty good, but definitely just need to try to sleep earlier before the next week starts. Appreciate y'all. Perceptino, don't work too hard. Johnny Pop, don't work too hard. Coding is a very tiring endeavor, so satisfying yet tiring for sure. Y'all take care now.